Mullins. We'll see her in a little bit. Lost the here in the Bevo Classic. Back up the middle. That's going to make its way to center field. Trahan will hold up at third. Texas State picked to come in second in the Sun Belt Conference, and they've made a regional 4 out of the last 6 postseason. Field, Dayton is there. Runner tags, Trahan heading home, and Texas a little bit late getting a first baseman over there. Throw over to second. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
And there's that pace, and it's really tough on right-handed hitters.
Away.
Yeah, this is a Texas State team that knows how to fight. They have able to beat anybody, but it seems like anytime that
2-2, 2 away. One will make its way to left field. The runner holds up on third. What a first inning for Texas State.
Both Randolph and Bass being able to get
for the Bobcats. Had a big home run in the win over 325 career hitter. Well, fights one off.
Looked like a good pitch to hit right there. Off-speed curveball that she'll throw. Didn't have great command.
No, Martinez reaches for it and steps on the bag. So the top half of the first.
That she is going to beat anybody.
Look at these. Texas #2 in the nation in batting average. Good shows bunt. Mullins unable to get to it, and Texas has their first.
With good velocity, she'll throw a rise curve.
Here comes Mia Scott, who's showing bunt. Scott had a big night last night. She came up with 3 of Texas's in extra innings. Texas was bunt here. Vanderford throws it away to right field. Good, heads over to third, and Texas
has had big innings. Their short game has been a.
And that one snared by Vanderford. Checks good. They go to first. Back home.
And third base to be able to look back. Leanne Good, who will stick herself to third and then score.
The Tex all night long against Montana Fouts. Now behind 1-2.
Ray swinging loosely. Johnson. And then Fouts last night. And then what a beautiful changeup there. 1-2 change.
Those are 2 of the better ones, if not best. What does that say about you being a true freshman a month?
Freshman swing there on a 2-1 count to take that end.
Martinez, Vanderford in foul territory.
And Jessica Mullins pitches so quickly, so we didn't get a.
Zarate leading off. Remember Gutierrez before the Alabama innings. And then last, Texas bullpen was so key last night against Alabama between Sophia Simpson and Mac Moore.
Pitchers this weekend for Texas have done.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Gutierrez.
Such a good location.
Every game of the Women's College World Series for the Longhorns.
Has to be fired up to.
Did she go around? She did. Second.
Had an opportunity to show off their arm this week and fast.
And how about the infield? Leanne Good again getting it done at second. A 1
signals whenever Texas is out on defense because Coach White.
Special night for the Longhorns that came after they beat Montana Fouts in Alabama. Yeah. Way to cap it off. On, he goes, absolutely. Said you didn't. Satwood. She's hit the ball hard all weekend. But 2 away.
Can't say enough about them and the athleticism.
Tough for batters to kind of breath. Diving grab made behind the dish by Kellner. Wow.
Texas State within this pass.
Everybody would be in a sour mood.
Especially because it's one of the biggest games of the year. It's one of the
absolutely robbed of a bunt. Now go. Trahan over to short. Washington lets it go. Martinez on to first, not into it. She gave way to the freshman.
So much speed the Texas defense is going to have to deal with right now.
And the umpire Mark Corris jump in last night. But here comes Washington charging. A little bit of hesitation, but in time.
Completely changed direction right at the last.
Both of these teams so far have been some defensive struggles through. Hey, Maloney with the leaping grab in right.
Down a bunch, she could slap if she wanted to, but
one away for Anna Jones, who drove in. And down the bunt is Jones. The runner comes home to score, and everybody's safe.
For Gutierrez, and Texas State has just been determined to.
Runners are going to throw over to third, and the double
Draw Alyssa Washington off of the third base.
Bass swing and a miss. And a big,
I should say.
called strike three on the inside. Innings in her first two outings of the Classic. Dayton Good and Scott.
Home runs and power.
Field. Trahan is there.
It's been fun to have a
into this game going hitless in back-to-back games. And it's gone! Texas ties it up again. So much for the bunts. Into the wind, like against the wind. It is blowing in. Scott over to second. Charging in, unable to make the play. Zarate. Mia Scott has to hurry. She's been so good in the outfield, even though she didn't play center field at all. One unearned. Washington pokes one to right field. Scott will hold up at second. That one gets continually taken advantage of.
that are being taken that add on to that error. So it just makes it fun, but Texas, it just can get on you fast.
Day to shallow center field. That one will drop in. Texas takes the three. Longhorns do bring home run number 3. The Longhorns now in her career. Third is over to shorts. Earls was deep in the hole. Makes the play, but Texas third. Leanne Good and Katie Simmons back out for 2 straight strikeouts. Swinging away Zarate, and Washington records the first by the Longhorns. Here comes former Horn JJ. Called strike 3, and Gutierrez has struck out 3.
Corner.
Here comes Megan Kell. 1. Also lost Wisconsin earlier. And back up
With her drop ball, I mean, that's something that stuck out to me, but different temperature.
base knock. Trahan has now reached 3 times against Gutierrez. It was in the 30s and snowing, and got to in scoring position. The 1-1. Earls chopped up. Martinez unable to handle it, and we are tied again. Game between the Bobcats and the who has been brilliant out of the bullpen. As the runner on first advances to second, 2 in scoring position with 2 away. Said, yeah, we had a talk.
Expand their zone, but that off-speed pitch for her has been nasty.
That one gets away from Atwood. The run is going to come home, and Texas State.
Being an off-speed pitcher who likes to utilize zone is that sometimes it.
Team in wild pitches. That was her 8th. This one taken to left, right at Bella Dayton on the run in the top half of the. Katie Simmons diving stab made by Zarate. The freshman. It's the 2 games combined yesterday. Had a double off my.
Against Bama, so throwing quite a few innings, and where
Atwood flies out. Texas has only struck out once on the day to Mullins. Over to short. Earls has to hurry. Earls was deep in the hole, too deep.
if Jessica Mullins somehow would have been able.
Dayton at the plate. Showing bunt, drops it down. Vanderford on the run, makes the toss. And the inning. Here in the season again after that talk with Mike White's great weekend. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, well, with her changeup and her hitters to go up against her is ineffective.
Another strikeout for Simpson. Team leading. 1-1 by just one run to ranked team. Bash stays alive for a little bit as well, and Vivi Martinez. 1-2. There is Martinez at short. The base runner is aboard. Pass over at first. Here is Sarah Vanderford. Points above their season average. Count goes to 1-2 from Sim.
You can't get it quite a few different views here.
Called strike 3.
Sophia Simpson got her, and then earlier on, yeah, it's because of that off-speed pitch that she'll.
Another base hit with the runner in scoring position. Texas State can. Smith with 12 RBI. Second good is there. On to first, and a big final out recorded as Texas State. 6 stolen bases. Trahan at the.
Will be able to hit it out of the park.
There's a dart scooped up by Earls.
Wow, she made that look easy. That ball was hit so.
And Earls just a terrific play.
Some powerful hits through the infield, like they just made the most of opportunities.
Way into foul territory. Vanderford tracking it and makes the grab. The majority of the hits on the day. Washington line out the center field. We'll continue that conversation. This weekend came into that game leaf after last night's marathon. Keller retired.
And you look at his records and it starts to feel. That's exactly what Wisconsin did, leaving Austin.
0-1 on the way to Trey. Two-way.
He has been on all 3 times in this game. Trey.
Simpson with strikeout number.
Couple of hitters coming up who can punish.
She hasn't needed them so far. There's number 2.
Struck out. Second time it's been looking.
Today. She's done it twice. Over to first. Smith stumbles a bit, but steps on the bag. 2 away.
Bad day hit, but Simmons needing a much needed hit there. Right back up the middle.
Mike White will send out a pinch runner. You know, Popelka can go. Yet to be caught. Said Jessica did not like that feeling. And what a response. An inning.
Tournaments.
Over to first. Simmons is there. 1 away. Tell him if there's one thing you have to do, make sure you. To Anna Jones. And Dayton is there. Right up against the wind.
The wind changed the wind here on the field.
I think it already kind of has.
Yeah.
Field. Mia Scott on the run makes the grab. So here and good. Due up.
Maybe up to Texas ball.
Ups down the bunt.
And then that would have just been devastating for Texas.
Outs. Besides the 2 intentional. 2 on the way. Poked over to third. Vanderford is there. And Texas down.
Lineup, even when you do get 8, 9, and then.
Strikeouts on the day. It up. Mullins calling for it. Called off by Vanderford on the day. A bunt signal. Texas down to their final strike. News. Right center. Off the wall. She heads into second and.
What an at bat.
Her third.
And then that double was to right center using all.
Short. Earls is there. On to first. Scott is safe. And Texas.
You just go back to that at bat. There were 2 quick.
And the grab is made. And for the save from Austin. Will be no international.
This weekend, they've only given up 1 run.
Part of that, the 0-2 gives chase and unable to make the grab in foul territory.
Big mistake.
Chopped over to Martinez. That was a
run for Texas State, which is.
Over to short. Martinez on to second for 1. Over to first. Double.
with how she has run bases.
Base is empty for Longhorn J.J. Smith. Here we go. Up. As he said, Texas has only struck. To that one, charging it is Vanderford, just in time.
And good double in her 13 pitches.
Against the Sun Belt Pitcher of the Year. Simmons back up the middle, backhanded nicely by Zarate.
13 pitch at bat will go down.
Singled in the 4th inning, swinging away.
Have back-to-back extra inning games like Texas.
Field, and Dayton is there. Again, anything hit out to left. In the 3rd and 4th. That's Simmons. That's a fair ball. It goes into the corner, and Earls is.
Actually, this play is going to be under review to see if it actually.
The first from Simpson all day, just the second. Okay, so here we go. Bottom up. In a big spot here in the bottom of the 9th inning, tying run.
It's going to be a 2-0 count, but only through one. Leanne's having.
That is the first walk issued today.
It's like we've seen Texas do all weekend, right? We've seen Jessica.
Randolph is there, and the ball game is over. Texas State has
Against Texas in extra innings last night by
Mullins just beat the number 9 and number 10 team.